pew, bow, 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 pew, pew. Ow. I got. Oh, I can't forget Skelly. Doing all this stuff beforehand. I'm like, oh, shit, I gotta get all this done. All of this done. Ugh. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Oh. Oh. We don't need to be paladin. We need to, or we don't need to be red mage. We need to be paladin. And hello. All that, you know, stuff for the last minute. And I haven't said hello. I haven't welcome. I don't know why I'm coughing. Ah. Damn, that's a lot of parts to like. What's part 4 of this? Vanquishing Titan. Wait, shit. I didn't want to do that. Okay. So. We've gotten through Binding Coils, Alexander, Omega, and Eden. Eden was when it was current. We've done Crystal Tower, Shadow of Mach, Return of Ivalice, and Yoha, with Yoha being when it was current. We've done Warring Triad and the Sorrow of the Roll, or Warlit. Sorrow being, of course, when it was current. Which means that the only set of raid series that we have yet to do is the Four Lords. Pagan fairy tales sing of Tenzin, a legendary samurai who set forth to drive a host of demonic Oni from the land. Accompanying him on his journey were four lords, guardians of the Ruby Sea. Yet, could it be that his adventure is more than just mere myth? In a far corner of the vast ocean, a new legend will be born. So, we're going to be doing the Four Lords. And we're going to be doing it as Paladin, because it turns out I can solo most of these as Paladin. Actually, I can solo everything as Paladin. Anyways, we need to go to the Ruby Sea. I think there's some stuff here that requires us to do dungeons and stuff, but I'll be fine. I'm going to use my demonic bird. And before I even think about doing anything else, I was doing some roulettes today. Before I even did anything, we're gonna make sure we're going to go in here with the right stuff. Yeah. All right. Sorbonne. Hello, Sorbonne. You would know more of my adventure? Excellent. I should be able to gladly tell all I know. Though perhaps it's easier to let our anonymous client speak for his or herself. Here is their missive. For the Ruby Sea and all who call it home, we seek the aid of the warrior who laid low the Lord of the Revel. But first, we bid her make haste to Hell's Lid and quell the Oni that dwells in deep in its depths. Should she succeed in this test, we shall speak of this endeavor and consummate reward. A strange proposal, aye, though it be noted that they know of your deeds and a part of them. The Red have no love for trickery, so I doubt there's traps of theirs, and I should have clientele with honest intentions. Then for the sake of those waters, it may behoove us to engage them further. As for their test, enclosed in the missive was a magical dagger, along with the instructions on how it may be used to open up the hidden passes into the depth of Hell's Lid. I should mention that this dagger is old and exceedingly valuable, that our client was willing to entrust it to us without guarantee of our cooperation bespeaks considerably wealth and, more importantly, considerable reward. If you're willing to undertake this trial, I shall journey to Hell's Lid and prepare to open the path. But given the financial incentives, I think it best if I went and fetched Mr. Satoru waiting for us there. Oh yes, this is the only trial series with Tataru as like a big part of it. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I kind of still dislike how the Ruby Sea is designed. Because, like, I remember certain areas, like, this is on the western side, but it's not actually on the western side. And this always feels like it should be not on the southern side, but on the western side, because, like, portions of it always bugs me. That's the problem. Because you start from here, and it never feels right. Like, I know where landmarks are in this map, but, like, it never clicks in my head. I think the Ruby Sea is just a badly designed zone. Hmm. Do 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 boop boop doop boo doop boop boop doop boo doop boo doop boop boop boop. Yeah. Yeah, wait to this destination first though. Do 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 bam bam boop doop boop doop. Hope you haven't been waiting for long, Teresa. My apologies for the delay. I thought it best to explain everything to Mistress Tataru on the way. Hopefully, all that he had to say was that he found a way to make up for Alphinaud's obscene expenditures. No matter how reckless or dangerous the scheme, if it balances the ledger, I'm all for it. So there's a bunch of monsters living beneath us? What kind of place is this? Well, according to ancient legend, Hell's Lid is where the hero Tenzin defeated a host of Oni. Hmm? Oni were foul, evil beings that tormented the peoples of the Ruby Sea, and this land was home to many until Tenzin, together with the four lords, drove the Oni into the sea. For his heroic deeds, Tenzin was showered with riches. He then journeyed deep into the mountain, far from the realms of men, and lived in solitude with his companions, happily ever after. And now Thrace has been asked to drive the Oni away again? You misunderstood. What I told you is a fairy tale. To my best knowledge, no one has ever seen an Oni. If anything, many assume the tale refers to ancestors of the Kojin. So what you're saying is that you got an idea of what's waiting us down there below. In that case, I'll leave the to the experts. If you need me, I'll be hiding behind the rock over there. Goodbye, Tataru. By experts, I presume she means you and your adventuring companions. I do hope you're not counting on me to join you in the fight. Yes, I was. Oh well. And then the massive Hell's Lid text was supposed to show up. Go into Death Mountain. Yeah. Hell's Lid. I'm just gonna solo it because there's no reason. Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on. Actually, no, back out, back out, back out, back out, back out, back out. Hold on. I forgot something. Where is it? Oh, it's in character config. Yes, skip paper. I forgot to put this on when I did it. Okay. There we go. At least I didn't have to deal with some bullshit. I just completely forgot that, like, to start playing these cutscenes. I normally skip them or have them set to skip during my normal day, but like, if we're gonna be doing these dungeons, I need to show them. Some of them are cool. Okay, it's just me. By myself. All alone. And I should be able to solo. Like I was testing out some stuff earlier. Like everything should actually work out pretty fine. And granted, they only give me like a 60% buff. Really? Alright. Just do a couple of circles. Ooh, dude. Okay. I like how nothing is doing real big damage. It's just doing all really tiny damage. Because I'm big and strong. At level 90. Burp. Fucking what? I forgot this is like a giant lion down here. Boom. Okay, now I can just do confectier. Nope. There we go. Ah! Otake Maru. What? Oh god, I forgot that they used this song. It really sucks that, like, since, Shadowbringers, they had some really banging tracks for, I don't know if Swing is... Okay, no, Swing was the one that's around him, not in front of him. Like, there's been some really banging tracks in this game. But then I come back to this and it's like, oh. There's not much to this song. I mean, it contains, the little line of, what is it? Oh. Oh god, it's vomiting everywhere. Hold on. It contains, like, the fucking prelude, but nothing else. My brain went fuck again. This thing, I just don't like this mini boss theme. Okay, let's... Yes. Wait, did she finally laugh? Did it happen? Please say she laughed. Barret. Hairless naked Yume. Oh, slugs. I get it. It's naked because it has no shell. You made me. You made me cringe. Oop. It's weird because, like, there's a couple of bits in watching those videos that actually kind of got me. Like the old lady saying the fucking food fucking bussin'. That to me was funny. But look, it's like Family Guy, right? It has to be that way. It has to be things that elicit no laughs. Dude. And no laughs here. We're doing straight Final Fantasy. Not even this entire freaking quest line has Final Fantasy 5 or funny bunnies. At least I don't think it does. Pretty sure it doesn't. Kamai Tachi? God, I hate this song. This song is so nothing. It's like there's so much banger songs in this game, but then you have this song. Oh, whoops. I don't remember which one's which. At least the bosses are going down about as fast as they normally would. So this dungeon's only going to take as much time as a normal dungeon run, but the wind shifts. Shifts. The wind makes a poo-poo. Muji Kaze. I mean, I know Kaze means wind, so... There we go. Fight me, coward. I hate this fucking song. Alright. Raisin Temple Road. Probably gonna fight it. Do. Wait, is this a pull everything? I can probably pull everything. Hell yeah. It's time to pull everything. Who's gonna stop me? No one, that's who. They cannot kill me. I am Omega. Do boop 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 boop. Also, I'm going to sit back and say, this raid quest, a lot of the fights are going to take about 15 minutes when I do them. Oh. Stillwind Nue and Bottomlet, Boltstorm Nue? Monkey. Monkey.
It's Pepe Popo Millennial Jex.
Don't call me but actually, yeah, I am a millennial. Never mind. Fuck. I'm so used to boomer zoomer dynamics, I kind of forget millennial exists. Because either you're a boomer or you're a zoomer, and there's no in between. Turtle. Fight the turtle. And this song is at least a little bit better. Ginbu. Hey, his health says 70%. Hopefully it doesn't do... I forget what this even does. I got hit with a debuff. It'll be fine. It'll take a lot more than that to kill me. Oh, wait, okay. Yeah. Pizza pie. Wait, no. There's no 4 turtles. There's only 1. Okay, let's see. That way, that way, that way. Okay, I can stand here. How do I overcome the focus? Oh, whoops. I was like, oh yeah, that's targetable. Whoops, I'm an idiot. I wouldn't know. Thought I had dodge shit, not beat shit. It's fine. He's not gonna hit 100 and wipe, so. Ah! Hi. Let me beat up the turtle. Okay. Okay, here. I guess the only thing about doing this solo is I don't get limit break. I beat up the old man turtle. And then he turned into a little turtle. I did it. I'm really good. Why am I kneeling? Oh, I'm just kneeling at the turtle. Floppity flop flop flop. Perhaps we should turn him right side up. Why would you flip him like that? Tataru, why would you do that? You just could have rolled him over on his side. Look, corgis. And fat cats. And red pandas. And piggies. Look at all the minions. Oh ho ho, a marvelous performance, truly marvelous. But then you did beat the best, but then you did best the Lord of Revel. By the Kami, a talking turtle! What? I don't even know where to begin with that one. I trust you will forgive me for my deception. It's something of a Far Eastern tradition, the testing of strength and so forth. A bit rotten, perhaps, but anyway, welcome to Raise in the Temple. I am Ginbu, guardian of the sacred place and leader of our little collective. Ginbu? The same self Ginbu of the Tale of Tenzin? One of the four lords? Under normal circumstances, I assume you've been named for a legendary being, but clearly this isn't anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle. Oh, but every one of us here can speak with your tongue. Is it truly surprising? After all, we each have lived more than 1,000 years. I knew turtles were long-lived, but I had no idea that was even possible. In the wondrous land of Oz, it is said that beast which lives 1,000 years attains a measure of divinity. This temple is a place where such auspices may gather. But take not my word for it. Speak with my comrades and learn their tales. We'll talk once this is of the never after. Look at that fat cat. It's so round. We may as well do what he said. Besides, who knows what valuable secrets common 1,000-year-old animals may know. How does a fat cat live 1,000 years? It's like, let's see. Oh, Nue. I'm Nue. If you've ever needed someone to call lightning down on your foes or whatnot, I'm your auspice. Of course, not some fairy tales will have you believe I'm something altogether different. A monkey's face, a lion's leg, a snake for a tail. Ridiculous. Am I right? Not bad for those whose head and body of a rabbit, to be fair, but still.
It's Dave the cat.
It is. Let's go talk with Dev the cat. Hey, where is it? Oh, here we go. Henry. Whoops. There it is. Judging from the way you and that woman are gaping, I guess you're not from around here? Don't know how it is your homeland, but here, an animal managed to survive 100 years. It begins to get ideas, delusions of grandeur. Some small power, sure, but nothing to speak of. Survive 10 times that, and you become a full-fledged auspice. Though, speech, magics, is quite the change, believe me. Which is why we call it the change. What? I never said it was something clever. I don't know why. Just stop hating cats. Anyways, point is, don't let our appearances fool you. I could kill you 5 times before you hit the ground, but I won't on account of me being civil. For now. Inugami? Hold on. Let me talk to the Inu. Inugami's my name. Men speak of it in hushed tones, mistakenly believe me to be some vengeful spirit that murders indiscriminately. There was a time when I killed men by the hundreds, but that was in retribution for the countless creatures they themselves mercilessly slaughtered. It was most deliberate. Udagi Sune. A friend of mine, Tamamo Gozen, once called this place home. Possessed of 9 tails, her power far eclipsed my own. But one day she left to live amongst men. What became of her, I wonder? 9-tailed fox. Kamaitachi? Hey, Hey, that hurt. You didn't have to give it everything. You had in that fight. You know, I only went through the change. So it's not like I was going to slow you down that much. Well, I suppose you didn't know. It was all for show, and I probably really intimidating. Oh, right. You were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see. Gimbu's the oldest of us, oldest in the Far East, I think. One of the four lords, so you can imagine he's much more powerful than a regular old auspice like me. But you probably knew that already. That's all I wanted. Now that you have a great understanding of who we are, I shall tell you of a rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices manifests in a myriad of ways. For example, I possess clairvoyance. And my preternatural power have I seen a vision of the Ruby Sea, of Yangxia, of Hinganshi, subsumed by roaring flames. Well, that's all the end of days. This is not no distant future. I fear, and if we are to avert it, we must enlist the assistance of the exemplary warrior, one such as she who faced the Lord of the Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one, for I have a plan. But not to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies at the heart of we auspices. The Aramitama of the primal rage, and the Nigimitama, the boundless calm. These elemental warriors composed of the soul of an auspice. Only when they are in balance are we truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, we're caught in the midst of tumultuous eras. This balance may be disrupted, and the soul might be divided. An auspice overcomes the Aramitama in a wild, feral thing, all the more dangerous of the divinity. Calamity and catastrophe invariably follow, and tremors of floods which destroy men's works. Auspices can bring about those natural disasters? How frightening. Perhaps, but you must remember there are auspices who delight in aiding the people of the land. Auspices who may be even wreaked havoc in the past. Recall you to tell of Tenzin and the Four Lords? The one Sorbin told us before about samurai and the auspices who drove the Oni from the island into the sea? Just so, yet I fear his accord counting of events is not quite accurate. For it was not Oni we and Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. An auspice with the power to move heavens and earth. Koryu, wholly consumed by Aramitama, he soaked the flames in this island's heart until very nearly erupted in a fiery maelstrom. Tenzin led us in battle against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in his temple. Huh? But the truth of the tale fades from memory, so too do our wards weaken. I fear, should Koryu break free, he may finish what he began, and ensure my vision of flame comes to pass. The long story short, you want thrice to give this Koryu what for when he wakes up. I can do that easily. I think not. Her accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for any mortal to face Koryu without proper assistance, to wit, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I'm not the young auspice I once was. To make matters worse, my three compeers have succumbed to the Aramitama. Coming for Finn, 3 of the 4 lords have gone mad. The Ruby Sea is doomed. Nearly succumbed, nearly, as in a marshalling of their strength to retain control. They are unable to commit their powers to the preservation of the wards holding Koryu in his prison. And now that you have full and complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss your part in all this, warrior. I would have you and your comrades face mine in battle and quell their raging Aramitama. What say you? So I don't get to kill them? Well, it's still something. I don't get to commit murder? Oh ho ho, you're an intriguing one, aren't you? We're grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay and introduce you to another of the 4 lords. I informed Yakyo of your arrival when you first entered our domain. He should be returning any moment now. Come, come. Or is it Byakko? Okay, it's Byakko. Byakko. Don't be shy, he doesn't bite. Not without cause, at least. Oh, I should turn this up for myself. I forgot that I had this sound pretty low. There we go. Old friend, the day of reckoning draws nigh. The words will fall and Koryu will break free. Before he does, you must quell the rage of your Aramitama in your soul. This warrior will help. Doubt not her strength, for she has danced with the Susanoo himself. A bold, audacious claim, yet if Genbu is to be it believes it true, the more I look at you, the more I see him. I see a similar presence, perchance. A light, very well. I bow to my brother's judgment. Wonderful. Then without further ado, I shall bid my comrade relax and surrender to the Aramitama. What? Here? Now? Wouldn't he go on a murderous rampage? Why, yes. That's rather the point. He would be reduced to a feral beast. And then it will be Thrace's turn to do battle with my brother and help him quell that fury within. If all it takes to quell their Aramitama is battle, then why do you not do the same for Koryu? Why seal him away? Because it was too late. As I said, Koryu was wholly consumed by their Aramitama. Not remains of the night of the Nigimitama. All that he was forever lost to us. The effort I expend to hold back the fury, I will instead use to safeguard the calm. It is then you must act, but know that if you fail, it will only hasten my fall. My soul is in your keeping, Theresa. Do you understand? Yes, I do understand. Then let us quit this place. Genbu might not mind the chaos, but if I'm to wager everything, I prefer to do so in my land of my birth. To look on those familiar wilds with the eyes that may soon belong to another. When you return to the island, look for Fury. He will guide you back here. Given the circumstances, perhaps it's best we stay here. Wouldn't that be acceptable? Oh ho ho, Soraban was it? Be at ease. I've taken task for you and your excitable urchin. Follow me. Urchin? Did that tiny talking turtle just insult me? Yes, they did. Pretty sure I just need to go to the House of the Fierce. And then fly up. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I want to jump. Let me jump. Fly. Okay, isn't that entrance? This one? Yeah, there it is. Just random places. We are here. My earliest memories are not pleasant. From birth I was shunned by man and beast alike. My snow-white fur marked me a harbinger of doom. Cast out and hunted, I struggled to survive. No. There's no Griffin. Well, wasn't doing that. But hi, Mindbender. Welcome. About to fight Byakko. But I've endured. I grew older and wiser, and one day I resolved to protect this place and all those who call it home. For in spite of everything, it was mine as well. In time, they came to see me as a guardian instead of demon. And yet, for all I have done to rise above the beast within, I may fall to madness and become the sum of their fears. I've bested Kami, you know. Little gods. Such confidence for one so young, but as age itself does not confer wisdom, nor does youth go hand in hand with hubris. I warn you, for centuries my Aramitama grown and festered. Hold nothing back, for I will not. Warrior, the time has come for you and yours to make ready. May the kami grant you your strength to save my soul. And this is where it's supposed to pop up that a dungeon unlocked, but the dungeon's already unlocked, so. Jade Stoa. Oh yeah, I have to undo this one. I'm gonna solo it, so it's gonna take me a while. But I can do it solo. So that's fine.
It begins. Receive of me my fury, children of man, and quell it!
When you take a giant piss.
There is no turning back!
Also, I will say this might take me like 10 minutes. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It saves me time in the long run. Because I don't have to wait like 20 minutes in a queue for this one fight.
Steel yourself!
Do. At least this fight is actually somewhat easy. The only thing I might have trouble with is the second fight because I think that one takes such a longer time. I'm having this feeling that this fight is the reason why they decided to do near content. Damn, we're only at 83.
Twofold is my wrath, twice cast my foes!
Yakute? Oh, come on. Come here. I want to attack you. I gotta keep up my purse. We're fine. We're fine. This ain't gonna kill. I'll just do, like, a slight bit of damage.
All creation trembles before my might! Behold, fury given forth!
I like how, since Heavensward, they started making everything, like, they started experimenting with face transitions. Like, this shit is neat for an MMO. Just imagine 7 other people doing the exact same thing. And all it is this... I mean, I can already tell how they did it. I mean, it's trickeries and stuff like that. It's like my Sonic games.
No more games! To ashes with you!
That did no damage.
Impressive! Very well, I shall bring all to bear!
And now the song has changed. I forget if it's this song or another song that sounds like a Primus song. Oh yeah, no, it's this song that sounds like a fucking Primus song. Hello, Tor. I'm soloing the 4 lords, which means that all these fights might take some time, but it'll be fine.
Lightning Shield!
It's fine. Whoop. I got all... Oh, nice! What is it? Doo-doo. Oh, you mean that she should have been, like, older in general? Especially if she's, like, some kind of creation? Oh! Oh, that's true! She should be a little bit bigger. She should always be bigger than you. Or at very least... Yeah, I feel like that's an issue of, like, the model they created. I kind of just forgot that you get sized up. I feel like they could probably just sit back and say, like, she sized herself down or something like that. You know what? the fun part of doing this is at least that we get to hear these songs instead of them being done by now. Oh. It's going to toss me again. I have no idea what they're singing, but it's a fun song. That totally doesn't sound like Primus at all. You can't tell me that doesn't sound like it's about to do John the Fisherman. Because it super sounds like it's about to do John the Fisherman. Oh shit, I took a bubble. You know, the only thing I'm hearing out of this is it is saying Kaze, I think. I think? I can barely understand the bloody lyrics. Yeah, and I'm fucking soloing you. You know, I think I have the fucking mount from him as well. Because I think, like, one of the most recent, like, Moogle things gave his stupid mount. But I haven't used it in a while. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take DPS. The buff. Debuff. Oh, wow, that just did damage, not anything else. It's a bit above their knee. Huh. 13 minutes and 5 seconds. Yeah, that's how much longer most of these are going to be. You are indeed the warrior you said, not unlike him in many respects. In many respects. Ah. It was in another era when we first met him and I, long, long before the kingdom of Doma. Bum, 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 bum. I told you before of my past, of how I was shunned by man and beast alike, for the snow-white fur that marked me as a harbinger of doom. Bereft of friends, family and friendship, of home, I wandered the mountains in search of a place to call my own. There I would accept my fate and await for the inevitable. But death did not come, for I was unlike my brothers in more respects than my fur. With every century I grew stronger and stronger, monstrous. In turn, what few creatures dare travel my domain withdrew further and further. Never had I been so alone. And then one day I awoke to find a man standing before me. Bewildered, I rose and bared my fangs as I roared in rage. Begone, or I shall rend you asunder and feast on your flesh. What fool has the tenacity to approach me thus? But the man did not flee, rather he stood his ground and said, This fool is named Tenzin, and ever since he was a child he spoke the language of beasts. Then you know full well that you stand to lose. Return to your people or die. And then he laughed. But Tenzin threw back his head and laughed. They would kill me if I dared. For fear of my talents I was banished. A harbinger of doom, they called me. In that instant, all my anger drained away. Tenzin's word has struck me at the heart of mine. Here was a fellow outcast, cursed by his kin for his very nature. That night, as I listened to his snoring, I realized I found in this man a kindred spirit. Soon after we embarked on a journey together, in the days that followed, we met other solitary souls and aided them as we have aided each other. But those tales for another time. I doubt very much you are willing to stand here in silence while I recount my every adventure with Tenzin. Come, let us return to the temple. Ginbu is doubtlessly eager to learn what became of our battle. Okay. Teleport! Oh yeah, this is one of the reasons why I hate the Ruby Sea. There's only like 2 bloody, There's 2 bloody, Of course I ended up picking the turtle one. Two whole, like, aetheryte crystals. And neither one of them are one to the south. Like, if there was one right here, it would be fine. But no, it's up here and up here. Fuck, I hate the Ruby Sea. I feel like, you know, at least other zones ended up becoming better designed than this one. Bum 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 bum. Damn, this was all one quest. Alright, all I have to do is talk to Fury, which is a raccoon. A raccoon dog, I guess. A tanuki. It has a leaf on its head. That means it's a tanuki, right? No need to explain. Gimbu's told me all about you and your thrashing you gave him and the others. Need me to escort you back to the temple? I wonder if it had big balls. Sneaky Dins raid, huh?
デュードマイクリプトスカイリカテッド
Hmm? Ain't any raids. It did Borg? What? Oh. Twitch needs to stop doing bad shit and not doing the thing. Well done, Theresa. Well done. You have my friend get great kindness. One we shall not soon forget. It did Borg. Well, you know what? I'll shout out Dins anyways. Deal. Wait. Shit. Wait. Shit. I have to actually go look at how his name is. Shit. Hold on. Hold on. IEL. And then there's an underscore. I'm very sorry. I am very bad about... Give me a second. I'll do the hood up. Oh. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Wait. Wait. Shit. No, it didn't work. At least you're here now, so I can do this. Why did Nightbot take such a long time? Ah. Never mind. Hood up. Here you go. Hood up. But welcome, Dins. You missed me doing this solo fight against Byakko. What exactly does Sorbonne do? Oh ho ho, you need not be so concerned. You know well the power of the Kojin's incantations, yes? I have asked Sorbonne to undergo a little training so that he might assist us in the maintenance of the wards. He has demonstrated a remarkable aptitude thus far, in fact. How much longer must I continue? Concentrate, less chanting, less chatting, more chanting. What a youthful energy. It's been far too long since we had the pleasures of having company. Not since Tenzin, I think. I've been meaning to ask, what sort of man was Tenzin? We only learned of his stories, but you've already said they were half wrong. Curious, aren't you? Very good, very good. Far too many people have no interest in the past. What to say, what to say? Well, for one, Tenzin was blessed with the same self-power Theresa possesses, the Echo. I believe it is sometimes called. Alas, as you probably know from personal experience, such individuals are often regarded with suspicion, if not outright feared. Nonetheless, Tenzin was a generous soul who was eager to aid his fellow man. Indeed, he did. He died as he lived, fighting for the sake of those he loved. You see, when he faced Koryu, we four lords were still quite young and weak, not even auspices in truth, and we could but look on helplessly as the two dragged one another to the brink of death. With the last of his strength, Tenzin imprisoned the mortally rooted Koryu, and then he bequeathed to us a sacred treasure. A crystal was shone with the otherworldly light. Oft have I wondered if this crystal was the source of the powers we would grow to possess. Would we have become the four lords without? In my heart, I think not. We built this temple to strengthen the wards and safeguard the Ruby Sea in Tenzin's stead. His legacy would be ours, and so it has been to this day. And so it will continue to be, but only if we rely upon you to quell the Aramitama of our comrades. That can wait, though. Byakko needs his rest, and so do you, Theresa. In that case, it'd probably be best if I went back to Kagane. There's no telling what mischief that man will get up to in my absence. You talking about Hancock? Hancock was great. I too shall take my leave. Doubtless I am needed in Tamamizu. Oh, you're not going anywhere. Your training is far from finished, my friend. But I can't possibly refuse the request of the four lords, can I? Ugh. I hate to impose on you, Theresa. Perhaps you can go to Tamamizu in my stead. It may be some time before I'm permitted to return home. But yeah. So, I'm doing the four lords. So to kind of catch everybody up, I'm doing the Four Lords quest line, which is in Othard, Tamamizu. The whole story is that to make money for the Scions, there is a venture that Tataru undertakes, and it leads you to this little temple, and it's like, hey, you need to quell the four lords, or three of the four lords, to prevent this one thing called Koryu from returning. So Soroban was staying with Ginbu for a time. How wonderful to hear. I have no doubt that he will make the most of his blessed opportunity. I have enough missive for you to deliver personally by an unusual cat. An auspice, I presume? I think next is the sump. You're welcome to come and go from the temple as you like. Fury will remain at his post above ground. You only need to seek him out. I should be glad that you take him up on his invitation and look in on Soroban every now and then. After all, he is in essence our representative then. Yes, then right. Broken Raids. Tortoise in Time. Pleasant to see you, my friend. Would that I could say the same for Soroban. He has yet to return to Tamamizu. I can assume that he's still busy undergoing Ginbu's rigorous training. Hello, Theresa. Is my link reward? Oh, so unreliable, these little things. I'm going to pay a visit to Raisin Temple to see Soroban. Give him a treat to keep his spirits up. If you're available, you should come too. I hope you haven't forgotten how to get there, but in case you have, look for the cute animal and try not to look like his own guard duty in the middle of a volcanic island. So go there. But yeah, we're basically now have to fight these things called the Four Lords, which are, let's see, we've already fought the turtle because he's a dungeon boss. We fought Byakko, which is the tiger. There's two other ones, which are a snake and a bird, but it might as well be a phoenix.
Nathaniel Baker, the original Klingo.
Nathaniel Baker? Wait. I cannot hear Baker without now thinking about Troy Baker and what he said last night, and everybody getting so mad at him. El Kringo. Wait, which one's Nathaniel Baker? I feel like I've heard that name before, but then I'm like, are we talking about, like, Resident Evil 7 people, or is that a real life person, or... Gotta talk to the Tanuki.
He's the annoying guy in Dave, a server.
Oh. Oh, it's one of those people. Forget if this is going to be a dungeon, because this is 4.2 or something else. Or 4.3 or... wait, 4.2, yeah. Oh, well met, brave adventurer. You've come alone this day? What of the urchin girl I recall nipping at your heels? That's Tataru. And I would thank you not to forget it, or else you'll be getting no takoyaki from me. Oh my, that would be most unfortunate. My serious apologies. I shall endeavor to remember, little urchin Tataru. Oh yeah. That means plural, not one. Of course, your name will not soon forget. And for you, save my dear friend Byakko from descending into madness. It's good that you're here, Theresa. Soroban has made great strides in his training. It is true, but I believe we need to consider more drastic methods. Though he is not without potential, Soroban, as he is, simply lacks divinity. Should we carry on as we are here, he might not be ready when we have need of his strength. As with Byakko before, there will come a time where we must confront Seiryu and Suzaku and quell the raging Aramitama within them. Accordingly, we must use every means at our disposal, no matter how dangerous, to ensure we are prepared. No matter how dangerous? What exactly do you have in mind? Oh, there is no need to be fearful, trembling, or withdrawing to one shell. All I would have you do is open a box. Oh, is that all? Well, I've opened my fair share of boxes. Well, I know that is no ordinary box you must open. It is the Tamate Bako of Geomancy, a sacred vessel which harbors the very power of time itself. And yet you say there's no need to be fearful, trembling? The box sounds terribly dangerous. To what end would you have me open it? that you may bathe in his temporal magics and age 1,000 years in an instant, that you may undergo a change and become an auspice, albeit until the magics dissipate. You would have me become an auspice just like the four lords? It's fine. Hold on, Thrazo. Didn't you come across one of those Tamete Bako in Shisui of the Violet Tides? You did, didn't you? Oh yeah, that's the old lady thing box. I'm aware of similar relics possession of the rain. However, their magics only altered the appearance of those exposed. A murmurous trick, a glamour, altogether unlike the phenomenal power of the Tamete Bako we seek. No, that is no legend, but incontrovertible truth. For the one who created the Tamete Bako of geomancy was a fellow auspice. Like many of us, he had lived long enough to see his comrades become consumed by the Aramitama, and seek them descend into madness and lay waste the lands they had sworn to protect. And like many of us, he had no choice but to put an end to their rampages. This auspice knew full well that he was destined to share their fate, and so before he too fell from grace, he resolved to craft the Tamete Bako of geomancy, and with its work was complete, he bathed in its magics until he was no more. By the kami, he chose to die with his mind still his own. I don't know what to say. Once the true potential of the box was understood, that it could bring death to an auspice, it was decided that it should be placed under lock and key in the swallow's compass until we had need of it. Please don't. However, the great mausoleum of the King Ganon has been abandoned to the Shikigami, forever bound to its halls as guardian, and only a warrior surpassing strength can hope to overcome their trials. So we gotta do another dungeon. Steel yourself, Soroban, until the moment Thaisa returns with the Tamete Bako of geomancy. You must train like you've never trained before. Yes, of course. Okay, speak with Kami. Wait, where are we going? Oh, we're going way over here. Speak with Kamaitachi. Boop 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 boom boop 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 do 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 do. Feeding act. I forget whether or not if I can actually pass through that portion of the gate. No, I cannot. I get the ferry docks here, points to there, but it's actually for something else. The Swallow's Compass. The Maitachi. Oh, hey, you made it. Finally, I've been waiting here forever and a day. But hey, it's not like we got a potential calamity to worry about or anything. Anyways, I've already taken care of the ward sealing the tomb's entrance, so you're free to go in and get the box, but whatever you do, don't open it. And one more thing. I wagered they told you about the Shikigami, but I forgot to mention that the box itself is guarded by one of us, a tougher bugger and a half. Oh, but you're pretty tough bugger yourself, eh? You gave Byakko what's for, after all. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Now I need to take away this one, just so I can enter the Swallow's Compass. Is this the only one? Yeah, this is the only other dungeon one. Bum, bum, bum. I think this was an odd patch, so they gave us 2 dungeons first? No. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. That was an accident. Hmm. It's fine. The Heart of Water? Actually, I think I did this one recently, but like... Yeah, I have done this dungeon recently, somehow. Well, that is true. Dev is kind of fat and cringe. I mean, has he appeared on stream all week long? I don't think so. Actually, was it Dave or Dev tonight? I think it was just Dave, because it's like the lake, and I'm like, But yeah, I kind of like the fact I can now solo, like, Stormblood dungeons. It's probably going to be a while before I'm able to do any of the extremes, though. And there's one dungeon, like, trial boss that I cannot do solo, which sucks. Because, like, I'm going to have to do it in, like, a couple of weeks anyways, or a few weeks. Ah, why throw? Soloing is fun. Soloing is fun. Soloing is fun. I don't have to worry about people dying and getting fucked over by other people. Come on, you stupid wins. You shouldn't be, though. We gotta teach you to not be racist. Teach you how not to be racist. No racist. Be nice. Ooh, a Tengu. Oh, Tengu. It's this song again. I don't like this song. Kinda sucks. Wait, hold on.
Chaos.
There is no chaos. We're not fighting chaos tonight. Oh, fire's moving. Oh, look away.
Chaos.
No chaos tonight. Chaos lives in everything. No, it doesn't. Oh, they're gonna blow. Do 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 do. Brr, 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 brr.
It's true. Moriko is Hiropema.
No, they're not. Okay. Don't care about what's in the treasure chest. I just want to go. The Timid Current. No, come back here. Oh. You know, This little area right here actually kind of reminds me of a WoW dungeon. It's that it's the one in Cataclysm. I forget what it was specifically called. Oh, that it's a knockback. That's also a knockback. I always thought it was kind of neat. The Abysmal Depths, I think it was?
フリンジリザード
I'm talking about WoW like 10 years ago. No, I do not want to buy NFTs. Oh, that is cringe. No. What? Oh, shit. I got hit by, like, everything. I just got hit by bad breath, didn't I? Yeah. I have every status element under the sun. Ah. Wait, hold on. I need to go over here. Wait, I think I know what the second boss is in this. Oh. Yes, it's this thing. Daidarabachi. Or yeah, Daidarabachi.
I was joking
Big man.
about the NFT.
Okay, no, it's fine. I understood the first time. But yeah, no, it's like... Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not angry. Dude. Oh, that was a punch. Is that puddle gonna do anything? Or... No, it's just standing there. Oh, the lake widened. Okay. Are you a blue mage? No. Right now I'm just playing paladin. Blue mages are a weird class in this. They're kind of a weird solo class. But, like, I'm just doing level 70 content as a level 90. Because it doesn't really matter as much. You know, I haven't even leveled my blue mage in a while. I kind of should, because there's content in the blue mage stuff that's actually pretty fun. Why Devman fat? I don't know, ask him. Go to his stream if he is streaming right now and ask why he fat. Why you fat man? Or if he's not here, ask Dave. Dave. Yeah, Dave. Why he fat? Needs so much. I'm riding a cloud, just like in that one story. Dragon Ball. Yep, that's the only story in history that has people riding clouds. Except for like Final Fantasy XIV fanfic. Then you have a lot of... That's a different type of story about riding clouds. Up. Not true. I know, it's a joke. Joke. I mean, Journey to the Rest. Son Goku, and he rides the cloud. Don't bonk me, I'm right. Don't bonk me when I'm sitting back and talking about how there's probably fan fiction of Jesse riding cloud. Oh. I never watched Fairly Odd Parents, so that would not be a thing that I would know of. Sun Wukong, yeah. Oh yeah, isn't there supposed to be like some weird Sun Wukong game that's actually coming out soon enough? Yeah, true. I'm pretty sure that like some weird Unreal Engine 5 game that's like about Sun Wukong that people showed like last year. Yeah, I forget what it's actually called though. I saw it in like one of those pre-game discharge. Anyways, here's the closest you're going to get to Sun Wukong in 14. Kuitine de Xing. It's him. It's Goku. It's really him, Goku. Oh wait, okay, this is a shorter one. Hold on. Maybe. Shit. No. Oh. I'm fighting Goku. No, stop throwing things. I'm fighting Goku. Wait, hold on. I gotta do this before the monkey magic goes off. Yo, I was thinking, what is it? What's the song? Monkey Magic. What's the show that had Monkey Magic? Monkey Magic. I just had that song pop in my head.
デーブボタボタンザットメイクスホームブレアリングサウンズ HE インレージドデーブ2バイオレンスナオミ2ウェアシースルーイットアミュージング
I think I did this a little bit too early. Whoops. Splitting hairs. That didn't do anything. Oh, it made him... It made him split again. Oh, he's gonna split yet one more time. Oh! That was it? I thought it was at least one more phase after that. He disappeared. Hey, he's born by say. Huh. That's funny.
ザバーキルドコクン
No, it's fine. There's Goku. He left. He's fucking off now. Oh wait, I can't just grab the box. Wait, what did I get that at the end? A card or something. Deliver the Tamete Bako of Geomancy to Ginbu. Oh yeah, now that means I have to travel again, don't it? Tamamuzu. Once again, time to go back to Ruby Sea, the worst area in the game. Well, no, I guess there's plenty of worse areas. Like the locks. The locks are pretty bad. It's just like, I hate the fact that you want me to go all the way down here, but there's absolutely no aetheryte crystal that is totally down there. Why? Why would you do that? Why didn't you add an aetheryte crystal right here? There's a settlement right here. Aetheryte. But no, it has to be here and here. They're too close in proximity. Like, I get why these people don't have an aetheryte. Just put one right here. But yeah, we beat up Goku. Now I gotta give them the box.
スローザリングイントゥザボルケーノザバ
I don't have a ring to throw into the volcano. Let me talk to the Tanuki. Headed for the temple? Yeah. I believe this was 4.3's. Entire thing. You are returned, and with the Tamate Bako of Geomancy, you rather?
I love you, man.
Okay. Yes, I did. I get the box right here. Very good, very good. Of course, there was no need to fear for the real building of a warrior who faced my brother Byakko in battle. Let's work no further delay and make ready for the next stage of Soroban's training. Listen well, everyone, for the magics we are about to unleash are ancient and terrifying. It is exceedingly dangerous, especially for Soroban. I wish you would stop saying that.
yes, I picked turtle.
Yes, turtles. Be at ease, Soroban. Byakko will devote his energies to maintaining the ward zone Koryu's prison while we are occupied. Should you be indisposed for a time, we will manage. So I secretly been practicing my Arcanima in preparation for a time like this. Don't worry, no matter what happens, we'll be ready. After all, we've got to do our part if we're... After all, we got each other to do our parts if we're going to claim the fabulous riches. I mean, if we're going to save the Ruby Sea from certain doom. Her enthusiasm notwithstanding, I expect we need to turn to you should this training go awry. Take a moment to see your equipment and let me know when you're ready to begin. Oh, I'm perfectly fine. Everything in order? Then let us begin. Yeah, this... Oh, I'm going to get level synced. Oh, no. Level 70 Paladin is not the funnest thing in the world. Hey, that little Tanuki's in a jar. Now remember, Soraban, once opened, the bomb will spew forth smoke. Remain still and let it wash over you. Surrender to the magic and let it transform you into an auspice. Are you certain this will be temporary? As an honor, I would like to join your rank. I fear I'm too young to be so old. Come, you lot. Let us retreat to a safer distance. This inspires so much confidence. Ah. Okay. Okay. It's fake. I knew it. Gosh, what a waste of time. There had been some sort of treasure or something interesting inside. Foolish urchin! Ugh! Oh, was this really necessary? You could have just asked me more nicely. What? What's that look for? Is there something on my face? Oh no! Tataru is old! My face! My beautiful face! It feels like a out of goat leather and left in the sun! Get a hold of yourself, child. You have been aged, nothing more. Be grateful that you were not exposed longer, or you would have surely died. I may as well be dead already. I can't bear to go on like this. Did I not tell you before the magic is fleeting? You only need to endure it for a moment. All will be as it was. We can't have Tataru be old all game long. Puff. Oh. Oh, so preoccupied with the urchin, I've completely forgotten about Soraban. I hope he has not been overexposed to the magics. If he had been aged to excess, his aromatama might already be.
I had a pet turtle that can fly too.
Oh no, evil Soraban. Well, that answers that. On your guard, I'm afraid he means to kill us all. He's bathed in the Tametebako's magic for far longer than the urchin, so I expect that he will not return to normal so quickly. I dare say he will retain this form long enough to destroy the temple if we do not subdue him. Nobody incoming. Sure.
It's the teenage mutant ninja turtle.
Shazam! With me, Theresa, urchin. Hold nothing back. It's turtle on turtle violence. We got Tataru to actually fight for once.
Yoda turtle.
It is a Yoda turtle. Man, I have no confectier. I have no royal. Well, no, I have royal authority. But I don't get that move. God, 70 sucks. Hello, Dev or Dave. I don't know who. Welcome, Monsoko. I am doing the Four Lords quest line in Final Fantasy XIV. I am fighting Sorabon, who has aged 1,000 years. Hey, Spooky. Look back. If you want me to put the tongue in my mouth, you gotta cough up the points, man. Hello, Maverick Smoke a Bong. Yeah, he did. Hello, Sean. It's going fine. We're doing this. There. See? Okay. There. Oh, I should get inside. Hello, Kate Shining Deer. Whistler to me. Well, welcome. But I've decided that I wanted to solo all of this quest line, which I can. Mostly. It puts the button. Oh no, Tataru. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. This is actually really funny. Tataru gets to act like the most idiotic person in the world. Tataru, why are you going into the AoEs?
Is he your neighbor?
Hello.
Hataru, Zawachi, capitalist, wants to kill the Jabber.
She's being so stupid. It's funny. It's like a fucking Sprout who bought their fucking level boost and doesn't know what any of those stack markers means. Tataru, no. Tataru. Not Totoro. Not my neighbor.
Dix!
Dix. Dix. She's being useless. She's so fucking useless. Also, hey, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, if you want to try Final Fantasy XIV, you can finally try Final Fantasy XIV again. As in, they're on the 25th, is it? They're reinstating the sale of Final Fantasy XIV, plus the free trial, because they're also opening up the Oceania region free. Yes, they're reinstating the free trial again. But literally, they're opening up the Oceania region. They're finally reopening World Transfer. What do you mean by purchase? Final Fantasy XIV has not been available for purchase for like the last month. They took it down because of all the people that were online and the servers couldn't handle it. Like late last night, they announced that, okay, the Oceania data center will open up in a couple of weeks. They're reopening the game back to sale. they're redoing or reopening up world transfers. Data center transfers will be available in not data center transfers. The data center visit stuff will be available in 6.1. They're adding another data center to North America as early as July or August of this year. Basically, they have to expand. Is that a subscription service? It's a subscription service. Yeah, but you still have to buy the expansions and the base game. Oh, my dear Soraban, I know you have potential, but I grossly underestimate your capacity for chaos. In any case, despite the unexpected turn of events, I should like to declare this training session a success. Let's take a moment to collect ourselves. But that's how most of these MMOs work. You buy the base game, and there's usually a sub. Like, WoW does it, and I think the only one that doesn't do the whole, like, that type of thing is either free-to-play games or Guild Wars. Truth be told, this comes as a relief, though Soraban's present strength pales in comparison to that of Yako and myself. We know for certain that his potential is extraordinary. I guess ESO as well. Wait, does ESO not have a sub? I struggle to believe that I could ever wield such power. Well, I think ESO also, like, they put out an expansion nearly every year, too. Yeah, new stuff is locked on the paywall. All are strong but once weak, Soraban. I'm no exception. Until I met Tenzin, I was no more than a floundering turtle before you see before you. You never did tell us how you fell in with him. Ah, well, if you wish to know the details. Long, long ago, when I have lived 100 years or so and only had begun to become something more, I received my first vision. A terrible calamity that would once claim the lives of countless innocents was imminent. But what was a little turtle to do? For I had seen the future with crystal clarity. I was powerless to stop it. I could but look on, helpless, as cities burned and men died. So it was for centuries until one day. After 500 years, I've grown stronger, more reckless. I believe I could make a difference, so when I foresaw a landslide that were buried in a nearby village, I ventured forth to warn the people. Alas, while they were quick to discern that was no common animal, they could make no sense of my panic flailings. To them, I was a queer dancing turtle. You can't say that. Well, I guess he could say that. A source of considerable amusement, for I knew not the words of men, so my warnings fell on deaf ears. It would be no different, yet again they would die. The people turned and walked away, bored with fleeting amusement. With a heart filled to burst with sorrow and despair, I made to quit the village. Just then I heard a voice that was kind and gentle. Little one, you look troubled. Tell me what burdens you. Though I knew he was addressing me, I doubted he would understand. Still, I told him of my vision, of the landslide I knew would bury the village and everyone in it, in my vain attempts to warn them. Your kindness is only surpassed by your bravery, little one. Fear not, for I, Tenzin, and my comrade Byakko shall act in your stead. Yeah, that's true. As Tenzin drew his sword, a great white tiger emerged from the wilds. Shall we give it a show? He whispered to the beast, which is inclined the massive head ever so slightly in response. They ran into the center of the village and began to fight as they were bitter enemies, intent on killing one another, blade and fang flashing too fast for the eyes to follow. The two broke out apart for an instant, and Tenzin bellowed, "Hearken to me, the white demon thirsts for blood of man. If you value lives, flee this place, seek shelter in the next village." Needless to say, the bewildered villagers gathered up what they had on hand and ran screaming, too terrified to look back. As the three of us watched them go, I heard a white demon mutter, "You know full well I was not once tasted man flesh." The village was later destroyed by a landslide, as I foreseen, but for the first time I had managed to make a difference. Therefore, we became traveling companions and close friends. I shared with them my visions, and together we labored to save those we can. On the eve of what may be the greatest calamity I have ever foreseen, I felt Tenzin's absence keenly. Nevertheless, we must carry on. You may not have him, but if you got Theresa, you know she's no slouch. Yeah, you have me. Oh, indeed I do, and this blessing we are grateful beyond measure. Right, then, Soraban, we must resume your training at once, ere we forget the lessons your time as an auspice. Yes, of course. Getting back to it, then in that case I will return to the mountain of paperwork in Kugane that I've been doing my best to ignore. Oh, and Soraban, I've left the takoyaki with Kamaitachi for safekeeping. You're not getting it until you earn it yourself.
Zaba is no slouch. HE is not Dave.
Yes, I've streamed every day I can potentially do this week. When next we call you, Thrace, I expect I will not to deal with one of my comrades. Sure, not your own training, for it will not be easy. Yes, training. Under the circumstances, I do not think I will have time to return to Tamamizu, even for a short spell. If you would like to be so kind to inform the elder. Teleport back to Tamamizu. Just so I can finish what is 4.3's quest part. It's all one, like, quest, but, like, it takes so long for each one. Unchen. A pleasure. Do you have a chance to visit Soraban? How the Pharisee with his training? He aged 1,000 years. Extraordinary. He's always been diligent and hardworking, but even so, to think that he's blessed with such incredible potential, I cannot help but wonder what else among us might possess such similar abilities. You can understand his trepidation. With great power comes great responsibility, as is often said. We may need to keep a closer eye on him to ensure he does not succumb to fear and attempt to flee his training. Firebird down below. That's what you get? You got Among Us, not the whole, like, Spider-Man line? Now need not some of you, but from a moment ago, surely a certain Shirley Cat returned with another missive addressed to you. See for yourself.
Among Us.
Among Us. Brave adventurer who stood fast and quelled the raging Aramitama of my comrade, Byako. Time has come for you to return to Raisen village, or temple. Assume his auspice of Hell's Lids needs you once more if give my regards to Soraban. Well, time to fly all the way back there again.
With green skin comes green responsibility, green power, green power, green power.
Oh no, that sounds wrong. Also, that just reminds me of, like, what if the green Power Ranger? It's like, oh, it's a green Power Ranger. Green power, green power, green power. Ah. Let me look.
Dragon's Word.
Dragon's Sword, yeah. Man, like, it wasn't until, like, I never had the original Megazord stuff as toys. I always had, like, everything that was after it up until Turbo, like, Megazord wise. I enjoy, like, those toys. I think, like, Power Rangers is the reason why I enjoy, like, transforming weapons so much. Because, I mean, you have the Megazords and they transform into things. Same thing with Transformers. It's always nice to put things together. It's always a neat concept. Well met, Theresa. Well met. But wait! Where is the little urchin girl of whom I've grown so fond? Yeah. It would be remiss of us to proceed without her, would it not? Why not summon her with that trinket of yours, your Link Pearl? The kitty cat wants out. Hello, Theresa, is that you? Yeah. Right now. Very well, if you insist. What wondrous things those link pearls. Now then, let us wait until your friend arrives. Man, it would have been very faster if you would do something else. Theresa, Ginbu. Yeah, here we go. Ah, good of you to join us, little urchin girl. What? Oh, ho, ho. You know, there's such a thing as a running joke, as running a joke into the ground. It pleases me to inform you that thanks to your assistant with his training, Soroban's strength has grown leaps and bounds. Ere long, we might count him amongst our formidable warriors. Out of curiosity, where's Soroban anyways? Engrossed in a very special exercise, I'm afraid. Trust me when I say that he would not want you to see him in his current state. No, that's all. I don't think I would have access to that information either, because for me to do it, I would have to not for me to do that, I would have to not clear my redeems. Period. Actually, wait. I probably could tell if I go back to the bot and see, maybe. Because I put it at 1 point, so each TTS redeem is 1 point, so I can count how many times it's been no, it counts via characters, which is not the same. Damn it. I called you here not to discuss a Kojin friend. The wars have grown weaker, presaging Koryu's inevitable escape. Before he breaks free, the four lords must marshal their strength. No, that would be horrible. And so, Theresa, I must entrust you to quell the raging Aramitama of a dear comrade once more. A fight, is it? This is where our warrior light shines. Who's our opponent this time? See for yourself. She should be joining us shortly. It has been too long, elder brother. Several hundred years by my reckoning. Am I to assume you have kept your silent vigil all this time, Suzaku? Let us not speak of such things. You bade me to come hither for another purpose. That I did. Koryu's wards grow weaker by the day, and the calamity he would visit upon us draws nigh. The four lords must join their strength together once more. And to that end, this warrior will unburden my tormented soul? Just so, hers is a power far surpassing of a mortal man. She is heir to the legacy of Tenzin. Brother, how dare you compare this creature to the shining paragon of virtue, of kindness, you sully his memory. And you dare think yourself his equal, his better? Then I will put you to the proof, and when you fail, it'll be a fate most deserved. Turn back if you would not have it be so, or join me here in misery. Megazords were cool. Compared to Ryako, she seems much more angry. The Aramitama feeds upon her grief and fuels her rage. She yet mourns a love lost, but it is not my place to speak. Go to her, brave warrior, and learn of the truth of her heart. Can I just fight her now? You crave battle, then, even if it brings your own death? Out of duty, you pit yourself against enemies ever stronger, without hesitation. Without fear, you muster your courage and... No, you're not even a pale shadow of his glory. There was but one man fit to wear the mantle of hero, and he has long since passed from this world. Yeah. If so, then the Ruby Sea shall be consumed by Koryu's fiery judgment, and we, her sworn protectors, will have failed in our duty. Is Tenzin's memory so sacred that you would doom the land and out of spite? Oh wait, that was something else, somebody else, off screen. Fuck. Oh, Byakko, you do not see? Before I call you brother, I was but a bird who loved a man. Perhaps that was all I was meant to be, for I brook no replacement at my side in my heart, no so easily as you. Have you forgotten his final moments? How he fought and died to defeat Koryu? How he sacrificed himself before our very eyes? How dare you ask me that? Every detail is forever seared into my mind's eye, a blackened scar upon my soul. How could I possibly forget? Nor should you, nor will I forget every day we spent together on that road, but the exalted past over the present, to live a life mourning and never move on is dishonor to his memory. How dare you speak of me with dishonor? You have opened our home to this pretender. I see her plainly, how she wormed her way into your hearts, mimicking Tenzin's manner, cloaking herself in his scent, seeking to supplant Tenzin in our minds. Listen to yourself, my sister. The Aramitama has driven you to see Oni in shadows. Let it be quelled before your soul is forever lost. Only Tenzin will I trust my soul. Only his love will I accept. You have enough in the spirit for me. He said, oh, Tenzin, very well, but I will brook no delay. I await you in the depths, in my place of mourning, and when it is ended, I shall mourn you too. Bitch. Forgive her, Theresa. She has consumed her failure for saving Tenzin all these years ago. Her regret is as festering wound. The love she bore for him gave her strength once. Alas, though it is the Aramitama that has found a purchase in her soul, it feeds on her grief and despair. It's plain that your presence troubles her as well. She senses your blessing and reminds her of him. There were moments when she looked at you, when she looked on you with a fire in her eyes. When she gives herself to the Aramitama, she may surrender to her delusions as well. If so, do not be alarmed by what she says. Stand fast and free her from her torment. Be warned, she commands many powers, including the ability to manipulate geomatic currents. Only by remaining observant will you survive. And then a text is supposed to appear, but it does not. Because this is New Game Plus. Right, here we go. Hills clear. I gotta undo the Swallow's compass. To do Hills clear. So low. So lowing. I'm sorry, I had to laugh at that. Bird. I think this was the only one that kind of gave me trouble last night, but it should be fine.
Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! ツアーベルでゾーズあれバッドホットフラッシュズ You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes.
This is only the second, like, Phoenix X fight in this game. The first being, in the fucking Bahamut stuff. Then this is second. And then there's, of course, the third in Pandemonium. The one that I hate. Also, this fight took me a while to figure out last night, because I did all these fights solo last night just to see if I can do them. And totally can do them, so that's the only reason why I'm actually doing this solo. That way we have no queue times. We can just dive in. You're just gonna have to be here for like 15 minutes. Okay.
I could not bear to lose you again.
Pretty sure it's this one that's for me. Ah, here it is. I think at this point they try to make sure that everything was soloable at an eventuality. Because this entire fight could be completely stupid and be like, oh yeah, you need to do this 8 times. Come on. Oh no. There was a stutter. Okay.
Trust in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise.
She's sipping. Oh.
If only you would listen.
That always sucks.
Why do you do this? All I ever wanted was for you and I to
Bitches be simping.
hearken to my melody.
I need to be healing. Thank God they gave Paladins some, like, amazing healing. The stains.
For you and I to
Oop. I almost fell in the hole by accident. Oh no. We've hit those wow moments, haven't we? Do 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 do. Oops. Look, it's simple. All she has to do is become a VTuber, and then people will just not. Oh. Yeah. Jesus.
Make it easy, did you? We will wake you from this madness. Hearken to my melody.
Okay. Alright. Need to be almost perfect. Wait.
詰め所
Oh no, he's going this way. Never mind.
All I ever wanted was for you and I to...
I need to go this way. Hey, only halfway done with this fight. I just realized how fucking anime opening this song sounds. Then again, I guess it is Japanese, so that's kind of just me saying, "Oh, it's Japanese. It must be anime." Hmm. Yeah, I guess it is Chinese mythology. Even though every single one of these characters' names are Japanese, they're definitely not a Chinese name. There is a raccoon dog that the way to get into this place is via raccoon dog. But it's a minion. We're not fighting a raccoon dog.
Tenzin, please!
Yeah. Sometimes I kind of wish that you can just find a raccoon dog. Hey, 2/3 of the way done through the fight.
Make it easy, did you? We will wake you from this madness.
Maybe? I mean, I know that Japan likes Journey to the West, but like, a lot of Journey to the West is Chinese myth. It might be one of those things that got brought over when Japan took the Chinese kanji stuff.
Melody.
Like, I wouldn't know. As weird as it is, and don't take this as fact, because I'm only kind of regurgitating what I heard from, like, a professor one time. Like, Japan's etymology isn't as... The Japanese language is not close to the Chinese language at all. It's actually closer to, Russian, supposedly. Like, I've heard that somewhere. I kind of... Yeah. As I said, don't take that as fact. Don't take that Japanese is close to the Russian, because I might be misremembering or something. But even when I hear the Chinese language and the Japanese language, there doesn't seem to be as much similarities between them when spoken. It's kind of like how, you know, of course, like Spanish and Italian are all very similar languages as well. Yes. Is Polish actually similar to Spanish? Because I would assume that Polish would actually 100% be actually similar to Russian. Or at least another Slavic language. Like Spanish, Portuguese are similar sounding as well, I think. At least to non-native speakers. Ah. Polish is close to the words. As many words as similar. Okay. Oh shit! I know, that's really weird. Is TK gonna have to post that stupid copy pasta again that he did like yesterday, where it was like, no wait, was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago, where it was about like how British doesn't exist. It's just American. Britain is a lie. Whoops, I almost... Yeah. Almost came out of that. I should heal. Okay, I think we've heard this song enough.
We will wake you from this madness.
We've seen enough of this woman. Let's kill her. Yeah, imagine! Imagine spending 16 minutes in this fucking fight, only to die right now. Let me just... Oh. There's actually 2 cats where the router in the room where the router is, so that could actually happen. Anyways, we beat the simp bird. Mm-hmm. 15 minutes and 34 seconds. I'm pretty sure that the next fight actually takes a lot less time. Oh, hell, have a good night, Kate. How long has it been since I've been blinded by this dream? This never-ending nightmare, unable to escape the memory of my beloved. I owe you an apology, brave warrior, as well as my life. In spite of the crude and disrespectful way I treated you, you nevertheless risked your life to free my heart from the terrible disillusion which threatened to consume my soul. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. For the time in centuries, I can reflect on my time with the man I so deeply love without being driven to tears. Here's the fun part. Like, one of my cats does like to sleep behind the PS5 when I'm streaming, so, like, that's always a worry. I was born into this world long, long ago, breast with crimson plumage that shone like a blazing fire in the sun. My form was likened that to the firebird of legend, a being that saved the power to confer immortality upon mortal men. Thus was I pursued endlessly by those who yearned to conquer death. To them, to all mankind, I was no more than a means to an end. But Tenzin did not look upon me so. To him, I was so much more, and he would become everything to me. Together we traveled, we four lords and the samurai. Comrades in arms, we journeyed to the realm, feared at first by many for our nature. But Tenzin, dear Tenzin, he would not close his heart to people's plight. Not once did he hesitate to proffer a helping hand, and by one he won over those who would curse and condemn us. But there only in the east to slay, or reverence in the west to exercise. Without hesitation, he would bid us to rise to the challenge, and leave grateful men and women to spread the words of our deeds. Words which one day reached the ears of a king. 'Twas by the king's order that we battled the mad auspicious Koryu. And despite many deeds to our credit, we four only lived some few centuries and were no match for a foe. So Koryu is a horse, it seems. Because you don't actually fight Koryu. You fight somebody else. There it is! We're gonna have to wait this out.
Let's go through the evidence. Where are they from? Not a single country in the world is named Britain. Some people say they come from England, and England is inside Britain. But if that was the case, they would be British, they would be Englanders. Also, heard some silly theories about them coming from Wales. Guys, no, Whale polyethylene.
Oh, well, people do not exist. Whales live in the sea.
Consensus on British people coming from Europe, but then we are left with a whole continent of possible locations. That's as good as nothing. What do they eat? Every country has at least one main dish. Even the US has their burgers. But these British people, what do they eat? Heard some people associating them with tea. But everyone knows that's an Asian thing. Shouldn't they come from Europe? One of these 2 points must be wrong them.
To me, it looks sketchy.
What language do they speak? I challenge you, putting all my money and my ass on the line here, to find a supposed British person speaking their native language. Most of them just speak a broken English. Yes, English, really suspicious. And I even tried to look deeper into it. Maybe British just sound like English. Just like Spanish could sound like Portuguese for a non-speaker. So,
Come on.
I looked up British dictionary on Google, and what I found was shocking. Every word in there was American. I kid you not. What this could mean is beyond my capabilities, but I can safely assure you that British people do not exist.
They don't exist. British people don't exist. Against the might of Korea's raging Amrimitata. Oh. No, it's fine. They give me 30 minutes. My brothers and I were powerless, but Tenzin, brave Tenzin, he would not be denied. At last, he unleashed a powerful technique, knowing full well that would leave him exposed. I watched as the light it left his eyes forever. Had I been the Firebird of legend, had I possessed the power of immortality, had I been able to rescue him from death's obsidian abyss. And then, the cruelest of irony all, centuries later, when I finally went through the change, immortality became mine to command. I can but wonder if my bottomless grief for my beloved made it so. Fate is ironic as fuck. The power of which I yearn so desperately, the day is now mine. If not to save him, then perhaps to save those for whom Tenzin died. For the memory of my beloved, for his legacy, I shall fight. Let us go and tell Ginbu together. And Theresa, thank you. So, we have 3 of the 4 lords. We still have 1 more lord to go. Oh ho, I see you still in one piece. I gather all went well? Rest assured, brother, that I am myself once more. You certainly seem different from before, as if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your face is the very picture of serenity, I say. How a very perspective of you, little one, indeed. I have at long last come to accept the passing of my beloved Tenzin. At long last, indeed. Perhaps such prolonged periods of distress are unavoidable when one lives for more than 1,000 years. I myself am no stranger to melancholy. No, my brother, that you most certainly are not. Ha 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 ha. Oh, how forgetful of me. I've yet to see how Soroban's training is coming along. Soroban? Soroban! What is Soroban doing? Oh. Wait, is that an adamant toys? Wait, I know this joke! It's a Firebird! No, it's an airship! Oh ho ho, not genre savvy. No, genre savvy urchin. For it is, in fact... Soroban! Why is he an adamant toys? I mean, I expected him in some capacity, but not like this. No one told me that this training would lead to such a radical transformation. Look at me! I'm a giant tortoise! A tortoise! I was wrong. This is the very definition of running a joke into the ground. There's no need for panic, Soroban. You probably just recited the words improperly and offered your body as a vessel for a great tortoise kami. That seems very, very good reason for the panic. Unless I will return to normal after a short while, like with the Tamata Bako of Geomancy. Well, I cannot say without a significant degree of certainty, but you might regain your original form by the time Thrice acquires Seryu's Aramatama. Might? Might? What is this might? Might is not an acceptable answer. You must exhaust it from your battle with Suzaku, my friend. Perhaps it would be best if you returned to the land above and took a rest. He's right. No battle we needed it here for some time, and Soroban seems to be in no mood for company. Be sure to contact me if anything comes up. I've been meaning to return home, if only for briefly, but given my current state, it seems unlikely. If you go in my stead and tell the elder that I am held and healthy, I'm most grateful. Bum 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 bum. I forgot there are big funnies. Have I truly become host to a great kami? What does it mean if you wish not to leave? You need to worry about Soroban. He'll be fine eventually. Probably. Back to Tamazimizu. Oh, there's the fat cat. Just so I can do this quest and do the other ones. All's well with our friends beneath Hell's Lid. What of Sorbonne? How goes his training? He became a giant tortoise. He failed to perform a ritual correctly and was transformed into a tortoise, you say. But you are aware that... Oh, I see. This must be some sort manner of Erosian joke. How very amusing. A pity we shall not see him again for the foreseeable future, but I would trust in him for the best. As before, he should take as much time as required. He is a tortoise after all. Hmm? No, it still makes no sense to me. You have learned the emote, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? I mean, I already knew it because of this. What is hum? Oh, it's this thing. Suppressing the samurai. Passing through or for another reason. Regardless, I have tidings from a friend beneath Hell's Lid. Another missive delivered by Bloody Auspices. A raccoon dog, I believe. It was rather agitated, too. I fear matters might be coming to a head. Koryu's words are on the verge of failure. Return to the Raisin Temple at once, brave warrior. Were it not for the urchin, I have sent a messenger to her as well. Straight to the point, was it? And then I'll keep you waiting then. Okay, final trial. Actually, should go a lot faster than the fucking, Suzaku one. Suzaku, I should say. Bum 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 bum. Oh, now it's nighttime in Erosia. Raisin Kyaiko. Let me look up. It's all over there. Boop, boom, bum, 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 boo, doo, doo, doo. Ah, yeah, here we go. Look, raccoon dog. Ah! The Headford Temple had just taken a wonderful raccoon. Oh yeah, here's the fat cat. Look at the fat cat. Oh no, the stone is glowing. Good, good. Then let us proceed. You weren't exaggerating, were you, about Kyoryu's wards? Would I were. Sorbonne and my comrades are doing their utmost to maintain them for now, but I fear Koryu would not be denied. Even now, I do not understand. I was certain we had more time prepared. Bah, worrying over my mistake will avail us nothing. Only the strength of the four lords united will see us through this crisis. Only together can we hope to renew the wars and keep Koryu in his prison. Falls to you, Theresa, to quell the arimatama of our comrade Seiryu. Will you do this for us, brave warrior? I doubted not that you would agree, but nonetheless relieved. The last of our quartet is perhaps the most formidable among us, for in battle he commands a great host of Shiki. You will see this for yourself soon enough, but now we must wait patiently. Nay, Garibu, we need to wait no longer. There it is. Snack. You have come sooner than expected, comrade. I trust a messenger informed you of our dire circumstances. Then you know what must be done. This warrior, Theresa, will face you in battle as she did Suzaku and Byako for you. Very well, but not here. This is a temple, not a battlefield. To the east of Hinganshi is an island I've claimed my own. There we may wreak havoc for our heart's content. It's far from the place, but warriors such as you will not balk at the lengthy swim, I trust. Perhaps not, but we'll needlessly tire her before a trial. I'll use my command of flowing waters to speed her way. If it means to speed the burden of looking after her, then I'm all for it. We shall gather at the Isle of Beko first, and then begin our journey. Urchin, while I'm away, I leave you in charge. Yes, sir, Tiny Turtle, sir. I'll keep a close eye on the others while they work their magics or whatever they're doing. Bye. Actually, I want to talk to the monkey. I don't know why everyone's so worried. I mean, let's get the whole gang back together, right? The four lords. What could possibly go wrong? Look at the little monkey man. Anyways, probably be better to hit Onokoro. Yeah. And now all I have to do is fly this way. Right? If I did this, I would have to go through 2 loading screens for the sea. One to enter the sea and one to exit the sea. Bird, bird, bird. Nighttime. Heaven on high.
Are you going to step on snake?
Probably. Yes, I will step on the snake. I will have to step on the snake. There it wasn't. I see why Genbu favors you. You are not unlike him. That much is plain. Tenzin was possessed of a quiet confidence, well-deserved one at that. While he met his foes in battle, blade in hand, he was magnificent. As you well should know, you have been bested by him in single combat, which is why you chose to join us, was it not? Whoops. I'm sorry I belched. I vowed to surpass him, and from that day forward, trained tirelessly to hone my skills, that I may claim victory in a rematch, only to be forever denied the chance when Koryu struck him down. By the time I had come fully fledged auspice worthy of the four lords, there was none left to fight. My vow was broken, my purpose lost. Zaryu. The whispers told me of another. They promised me redemption, vengeance, by destroying the fiend that robbed us all of Tenzin long ago. Tenzin. Whispers? Brother, no, you mustn't. The strength to lay Kyoryu low can be yours, if you but give voice to me, if you but let me lead the way. And so I have, brother. I have embraced the Ara Mitama. Folly! All know not to trust its honeyed words and false promises, and yet you would surrender it? Body and soul, perhaps perchance forevermore? Turn back, brother, I beg of you, before it's too late, and you fall to the primal rage and become a broken shell, like Koryu. Think you know what's at stake? I must become a demon to slay another, then I gladly do so. My vow demands it. Only by embracing the Ara Mitama will we ever rid ourselves of Koryu. This I know. You will not sway me from this path, warrior. I will quell your Ara Mitama one way or the other. I see you too committed to your course, hardly surprising given you have fought Byako and Suzaku. Then we shall forego further details and let the battle determine who is right and who is dead. This is indeed troubling development. If embracing Ara Mitama, these Shiki commands may pose far the greater threat. Nevertheless, our purpose is unchanged. You must show him the error of his ways, Theresa, and save his path from the primal rage. Whatever the next, whatever it was called. Oh, now available. The Reef of Snakes. Last trial. We're almost done. We'll be done by midnight. That'll be nice.
Through the wrong make me submit or die by our excellence! Ah!
He's a snack man. He stopped being green.
If I must forsake myself to keep mine oath, then so be it.
Man, I really.
Beg not for mercy.
Oh yeah, this is the. Yeah. Close range. Do 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 do.
You've nowhere to run.
You know, out of all these sites, I think I ended up liking Byaku's the most. Just because, like, oh no, it is time for TTS. Damn it! I didn't know to do that. Come here. No, I shouldn't do that. I need to focus upon one. I think when I did this last night, I got to 80. So, we'll see. I'll definitely be able to move. Yeah, I'm doing worse than I did last night. Oof. 91.
Impudent mortals. Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies.
Snakes.
Stubborn fools. This is far from over.
Do. Ooh, do. Can I use arms linked for this? I forget. Nope. Arms link does not work.
can match my might.
Wait, I wanna.
You know where to run.
He keeps casting the fifth element. I'm sitting there just thinking, like, ass. Multi-pass. Multi-pass, that's what I was thinking of. That's the only thing I remember from the fifth element. Bum 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 bum.
You know where to run.
Sorry, my mind blinked for a second.
More! I must have more! Oh, I love it. Flesh of my flesh. Show them their folly.
Hey, we're only halfway done with the fight. That's lovely. Bum 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 bum.
You know where to run.
Oh, hello. Have a good night, Galaxy. Enjoy your sleep.
Flesh of my flesh. Show them their folly.
Snakes.
ブレックオ
Snakes.
チズパーソナリティサービスズ AKFC
So this is the KFC. Sir.
Flesh of my flesh. Show them their folly.
Listen, sometimes the chicken with good personality tastes the best. Man, we're almost a quarter way done. Or, not quarter way done, 3/4 of the way done. Then again, it would have made more sense if you said that during the last fight, which was against a bird. Right foot. Left foot. You know, this shit might take some time, more than it would if I had done it with a full party. But at the same point in time, Q's would have offset everything. That's how I'm looking at this. At least you have content via me fighting. Even if it's like, hey, it's only been 12 minutes. Suzaku really fucking sucks because of this. I mean, Suzaku takes like 16 goddamn minutes. Why is it that this one doesn't take that long? He's supposed to be the tougher fight, too. Maybe there was something that I should have been doing in the Suzaku fight that would probably helped. It is. I beat the snack. I beat you, now you have to help. That's the rules. I beat you, now you have to help. You have ever been Tenzin's successor warrior, for you are but the second child of man to have bested me in battle. Once, I would have never thought it was possible, when I was no more than a mere serpent blessed with the good fortune to be born on an island where the people held us in highest. To them, I was a kami, Yeah, and I was foolish enough to share in their belief. But when I have lived some few centuries and first began to manifest true powers, my worshippers came to view me in a different light. When we were visited by a calamity, they mistook me as the cause, and so, in place of traditional offerings, they brought me the flesh of their flesh. Though I had no hand in it, their fortunes improved. To them, the answer was clear. Only greater sacrifice would satisfy the guardian serpent. Little did I know, I spared the maiden and spirited away to another land, in secret, as I would the others that would follow. Nevertheless, the belief lingered, and soon the guardian serpent came to be regarded as a malevolent demon, and my worshippers became my decriers. They tempered sellswords with koban to come and slay me, the poor fools. So began my days as a hunted kami. I dispatched them every time, though I took a little joy in it. And then, one day, a man unlike all the others appeared before me, a samurai in a company of beasts. Tenzin and I fought, he won. The fallen kami had been bested by a fortune-seeking hunter. I could not help but chuckle as I closed my eyes and waited for the inevitable blow. Join me, let us begin anew. Saying this, he extended his hand to me. All that I was, all I had been was no more. I had nothing, yet not only did he see fit to spare me, but offered me a new home. But even a fallen kami has his pride, and I could not readily accept such kindness, even if I yearned for it. Seeing this, Tenzin laughed. Then earn it by growing stronger, and in turn using that strength to help others as you've been helped. Become more than you are, and more than me. Thus I did vow to devote myself to become an auspice worthy of man's worship and admiration. To become a magnificent dragon that would safeguard his chosen. Even though I'm a snack, his snacks can't become dragons. Strange, my recollection now is not as it was before. Details once indistinct are now vivid and clear. Perhaps there are a matama cloud in my judgment. Thank you, Theresa. Have you not helped me remember my vow, I might have been lost the chance to honor Tenzin's memory forever. Wait, where's Genbu? He has returned to the temple without us? This bodes ill. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum, bum. The Fifth Lord. If Genbu left without us, it can only mean that Koryu's return is imminent. Come, we must rejoin the others at Ryzen Temple. Eh? I'm assuming dungeon. That's always soft. I mean, at least if it's like a DPS, it's fine. And depending upon how small the pools and how well the sustain is, or level of the tank in a dungeon, you can maybe do without a healer. But tank itself, Let's talk to the raccoon dog. Don't take care. Oh. You are, as ever, a welcome sight, Theresa. And you, Seiryu. Forgive me, Genbu. I have been a great fool. As well as we all many times before, and doubtless will be again. Nevertheless, forgive me. Let's go. The wards are at the limit. You gotta come right away. Then it is well that Seiryu has returned to the fold. For now, we four lords may bring our untold powers to bear against our foe. Your part in this is finished, my friends. Now you must go. Should we fall in this final endeavor, the temple, nay, the whole of Ruby Sea may be consumed by Koryu's fiery flames. Don't be stupid. We came to see this through to the end, and we'll do just that. That's the Scion's way, right, Theresa? Yes. If that is your will, then so be it. Join us then, as we stand witness to our deeds this day which determine the fate of all we hold dear. Hold nothing in reserve. Summon all your strength. Only then can we hope to triumph over our mad brother. Yeah, exactly. Haru's gonna make so much money. It worked! I can feel it! The wards are mending, strengthening! Well, shit. I don't think they're mending. No, no, no! Even now, with everything we have endured, everything that has made us stronger, how can we fail? All shall burn. Genbu! Genbu! Oh no! It was impossible for three of us alone to bind him, but we can hold him at bay for a time. Flee this place! Maybe you cannot bind him, but we can defeat him together. Yeah. Fool, I hear you may be, but Koryu is an opponent none can defeat. I'm pretty sure I beat Shinryu, so it's fine. You, I killed you once before, Samurai. I will kill you again. Hmm?
リターンツーリジ
Tenzin? Oh. Why does he have Sam's blade from Metal Gear Rising? Brother, sister, now's our chance to restore the wards. How? Even if it's a weakened stake, without Ginbu, we don't stand a chance. I mean, you have Soroban. Soroban, come away from there before you get hurt. If I do not act, then the lives are forfeit anyways. Ours and everyone else in the Ruby Seas. What is he doing? This is a ritual he performed incorrectly before, when he summoned the great tortoise kami into his body. I see now, he offers himself to Ginbu. I can feel his presence returning, but if Soroban does this, that means his own soul will... No, not Soroban. I would rather you not say it aloud, otherwise I might have a second thoughts. Believe me, I know the consequences, and accept them. Farewell, my friends. Please look after Tamamizu. Soroban! Why not, Soroban? We will not let it be for nothing. Or worry not. Ah. Burn, burn, all shall burn. And then it goes away. Perhaps one day, many thousands of years from now, but not this day. Be gone. You don't even get to fight it. You just get to, like, watch a cutscene. And now the ward has been reestablished. Koryu shall not threaten us for many millennia yet. Let us rejoice in this hard-won victory, nearly lost were it not for your courage and strength, Isa. But Soroban... Tragic though his sacrifice was, it was not in vain. Let us not mourn his death, but honor his memory. Death? Memory? What in the world are you on about? Soroban yet lives. Let me guess, in our hearts and so such? Honestly, if you're gonna try and comfort us, you can at least do better than the oft-tried cliches. I'm not simply making a statement of fact, but I see words alone will not serve to communicate my point. Oh? Oh? Huh? But I should be. Huh? Do you not understand? The ritual that kept the ritual Kojin perform. When one summons the soul of an immensely powerful entity into one's own body, it is understood, nay expected, that the summoner's soul is distinguished in the process. That is true. When the summoner entity's soul is surpassing strength relative to one's own. Sorbon's, however, has grown remarkably robust, owing to his intense training, and his prolonged exposure to the magics of Tantamete Bako of geomancy. His soul now eclipses mine in spiritual potency, which is why it holds fast to this vessel. And so, when the enchantments fade ere long, mine will depart and fade as before. And just when we're getting used to having you around again. Koryu's aim was true, as you saw, and in my final moments I was filled with regrets. But no longer with my remaining time, I will attend to my affairs and train dear Sorobon to succeed me as the next Ginbu. Wait, me? The next Ginbu? The four lords are ever needed. You have both the strength and will of character to succeed our elder brother. Will you not all agree? I think he's more proved himself that he's against the ground the Koryu. It should be a unanimous decision. Byakko? As you said, he faced certain death without hesitation and embraced sacrifice for the sake of others. I should be glad to welcome him into our fellowship. If that's how y'all feel, then I'm certainly in no position to refuse. I will do my best to live up to your expectations. Give him an helmet, it'll take him home, I swear. Ha 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 ha. Well, I guess all's well that ends well. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Do not think I've forgotten our bargain, little urchin. A great feast demand consummate great feats. Demand consummate rewards, and we auspices are our word. It's about time! Did you hear that, Theresa? It's treasure time! Well, as we see the preparations, perhaps you could spare a moment for my dearest comrades. With our troubles at the end, we may be parting ways soon, and this might be the last opportunity for you to speak with them for quite some time. Or at least until the world's in trouble. Fight the Kami! What now? There's a little otter. If Corey is imprisoned, when my comrades and I are free to watch over these lands as before, as is our duty. When the wars falter once more, we shall once again gather strength to beat back the Mad Brothers' assault, together with the noble Sorobon, a worthy successor to fallen Ginbu. For now, however, we may enjoy a welcome respite. A peace we owe as much to you as anyone else, I should think. I see many battles ahead of you, for like Tenzin, you are not the one to rest on your laurels. This much is plain. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. But as I ramble, I do not deny that when one has lived as long as I, all too easy to lose track of time. Go on, go. You should, crave company as we curious beasts. You should find us here. A manful in our midst. What? Why is the little... I hate manfuls. Spaceship bird. Damn it. Worry not for Sorobon. We will guide him on his journey and help him reach his true potential, as Tenzin once guided us. I long since have given up on everything to see him again. And then it was there, shining past paragon of strength and virtue, a memory made manifest. But if he had been more than that, then I would have told him, this body I once cursed, I have come to cherish. This I owe him and his love. I mean, that doesn't need. Eat? You eat? Because he already knew. I wonder. For all his virtues, he could be remarkably oblivious at times. But he taught me to love and accept myself. It was you who helped me to remember, who helped me to smile again. For that, Therese, I'll always have a special place in my heart. Please come and visit us in the future. Like, the whole point is, like, aethers basically matter, but it's also something that's also magic. So, you can replenish ether by just eating food. At first I thought it was a figment of my imagination, but he was real enough. Or how or why I do not know, but it possibly springs to mind. When Tenzin was mortally wounded by Koryu, he used the last of his strength to seal him within the sacred crystal. The original wards have been of his flesh, his very essence, an act of desperation, I once believed. But now I wonder, was it in preparation for this very day? But even if it had been part of an elaborate plan to preserve his soul as a final defense, his strength alone would never suffice. Nay, he needed another warrior possessed of the tremendous potential like himself, one blessed with a singular power which he can bequeath unto his own. He knew another would come, you see, another hero like which the world rarely see. Thousands and thousands of years ago, he foresaw your coming. Bah, clever bastard, putting me to shame with his strength and wisdom both. And he still denies me my rematch. But at least I have you, Theresa. Live long, and I will not finish for you. We will fight again, and I will win. Without turning to Aramitama, you may rest assured. Okay. Come and claim your reward on it, friends. Yo! Just gold. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. More than enough to make up for thousands of Alpha Node's reckless purchases. A fitting reward for the saviors of Ruby Bay, or Ruby Sea. To be honest, I was half expecting another terrible joke, but you really followed through. Getting us home is going to be no easy task. If transportation is concerned, we will happily deliver it to a destination of your choosing. Really? Just like that? In this case, if the rubies are in Kuzgane, if that's no trouble, that is. None whatsoever. Every member of the collective should be glad to lend a hand. We paid off our debt, and with that, I take my leave. So, Soraban, will you really stay here and not return to Tamamizu? Well, I did agree to become the next Genbu. For the duration of his training, I would have him remain here. It will be a long, hard road, believe you me, and I intend to spend my remaining years guiding him, all 500 or so. And there you have it. I hope I can impose you to deliver Buchin the news. Wait, 500 years? As in, you'll be here for another 5 centuries. I thought you said the enchantment would fare ere long. These things are relative, and what is that tone of yours anyways? You should be honored that the beneficiary of my sage tutelage, foolish turtle. You're a turtle too, an old tiny crabby ghost turtle. Get out of my head. There's something a little frightening about watching them fight with themselves. Ugh. Maybe we should leave them alone for a while. Thanks for everything, Theresa. Tataru. Safe travels. Okay. We're just gonna teleport to Tamamizu. Bucket. It's only 100 gil. Okay, Bunchin. I sense you have reasons other than the usual particular visit. Maybe it has something to do with Soraban? I beg your pardon, Soraban is to become the next Genbu. I will not feign understanding. However, this extraordinary state of affairs come about is utterly beyond my ken. As unbelievable as I find it, though, I have no doubt that you speak true. Soraban has an incredible string of bad luck, succumbing to their Aramitama, becoming a giant tortoise, and now this. On the other hand, he could have refused and instead agreed to take on this responsibility, so we might as well support him, don't you think? Indeed, though it pains me to imagine Tamamizu without a Soraban, it fills me with pride to know that the Kojin of the Blue have been granted this great honor. We shall pray for him, and that he may rise to the occasion and serve as a benevolent guardian to all who call the Ruby Sea home. Thank you for helping him find his true calling, my friends. Oh no, the present was all lost. And the prophet! I'm not sure I take your meaning, but I appreciate the sentiment. But if I might ask a final favor, would you be so kind to look in on him from time to time, just to see that he's getting along alright? Of course! It's not every day to make friends with a secret collective of talking animals, after all. Even if Soraban hadn't decided to remain at Raisin Temple, I wouldn't have wanted to stay away. You can be sure I'll head there from time to time. You're welcome to join me when I do, of course. And with that, the last of the Rage series comes to a close. As in, I'm pretty sure there's not that many things left to do that require New Game Plus. Like, we've shown all the raid series that aren't like current stuff. I mean, we're kind of current on Pandemonium, so that's not going to matter. Wait, not Duty Finder. Let's look at New Game Plus mode. We've done all of Realm Reborn, all of Heavensward, Stormbirds, Shadowbringers. Our current on, of course, Endwalker. We've done all the Binding Coils, the Alexander Omega. Technically, I never did all of Eden, but I did the majority of Eden. All the Crystal Towers, Shadow of Mach, Return of Evilise, Yoha, Warring Triad, the Four Lords, and Sorrow of the World. We have not done Hildebrand. We'll eventually do Hildebrand. I kind of want to eventually do the role quests, because I feel like they're worth doing. Because they lead into the Void quest line, which is another thing about the 13th Shard. But I'm not really sure if I want to do these specific ones. And I don't care about any of these, or showing you any of the job ones that I don't have. Because half the job quest stuff is not great. But there is something else I still want to do. Let's see. I have Reaper at 90, I have Sage at 90, I have Red Mage at 89, and Machinist is sitting at 80. So I kind of want to do the job quests for, I kind of want to eventually do the job quests for Endwalker, which I'm thinking about doing, next week. But I do want to check in on Soraban, because technically we're now, like, past in it. I'll do my best to live up Gimbu's name. They said it would be nice if you came by every once in a while to cheer me on. So it's not even, like, they didn't even update this stuff for Peace Walker, or Endwalker. Fuck you. No tiger tongue. Rats. Rats. We are the rats. Wait, okay, maybe they're possums. Or rats. But anyways, I'm probably going to do the job quest next week, or at least do the tank role quest. I feel like the tank role quests are not that great, or the role quests for those might not be that great. I'll make a decision. Either it's going to be the job quest for Endwalker, or it's going to be the role quest for Shadowbringers, followed up by the other two. Because I feel like, hey, dealing with the 13th is important. I realized I forgot to do a schedule. I forgot to do my schedule before I started streaming today. So... fuck. I will post my schedule on Twitter, but next week gets to be, I think it's Gex, Deep Cover Gecko, Sekiro, and Deadly Premonition.
Zabar becomes devil.
Yeah. I'll have it up on Twitter. It won't take me but like 2 seconds to get it. Let's see. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Dumpty dum. No. Campfire King. You know what? I know where we're going. Hopefully they're still going. We're gonna go say hi to Nice Reaper, Schnitzel's friend. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's how long they'll be going for, but we're going to go over them. Anyways, thank you for coming out tonight. Stay safe. I'll see you guys on Sunday for Gex. We're doing more Gex. Have a good night.